Ouais, non, non.
But you can't tell me, like, look, if you're playing a song that I hate on a speaker, walking down a street, there's no statute, there's no law, that's not in violation of anything. Of course it is. I mean, I can't believe Florida.
Is it? It might not be, but someone's going to do something. Someone's going to try and hit
easily
you.
disturbing the peace. Something it has to
That
be.
could be. That could be blasting music disturbing the peace.
Well, not that sort of inflammatory hate speech like that. Like that is, look, the argument of hate speech. That is a comical version of how extreme you could get. I mean, the only thing you could take it further is let's kill niggers. This encounter didn't work well for them because people asked me the other day, they said, do you believe in karma? Yes. It's not a literal force, but this is karma. If you say, I hate niggers on a speaker thinking you're cool, fucking Joe Cool, and it blows up in your face and you get, your ass kicked.
Yeah, you got what you deserve.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, these guys were not handing out flowers and free hugs. They're being dipshit wannabe edgelords.
Yeah, like if I was walking with them, I would have not stayed more than 10 more seconds once they started playing that shit on the speaker. I'd be like, yo, I'm out. Across the fucking street. Walking by myself.
I mean, this is all they did. Like they said, let's go to there's a slave plantation, an old plantation house. Let's go there and let's wear a MAGA hat. Or let's go to the Holocaust Museum. Like it's all Jews and blacks, and it's so empty. And I know these guys don't care about that. What does he know about Jews? What does he know about blacks? Nothing. He's not a racist or an anti-Semite. He's just a loser who engages in racism and anti-Semitism because he thinks it gives him currency. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Look at that scar on his face. I'll super chat whoever put that divot in his fucking mug.
It's crazy. Whoever made that fence, I need their number because it's holding up. Wow.
I think it goes underneath the subterranean. It goes down like at least a half a mile. Right now, in my mind, I'm calculating the physics of how that fence is still standing up, and it looks like the scene from Beautiful Mind with all the equations like on the screen.
Whoever made it should like make an advertisement. Have you seen this stream? Did you see what it took?
Yeah, look at that.
Buy our product. Look at this shit.
Built for tough. Yeah. God.
You'll fucking get billions. Oh, that guy's chin is great.
And you know what's crazy? Like, oh my God, that chin is getting... Dude, does he have dip in there? What is he doing?
He probably has no teeth, too. He looks like my grandfather looked before he fucking died.
What I don't get is, look, it's a beautiful night. It's a warm tropical wind. You're out with a couple buddies. Like, why would you have to be retarded and make it end like this? How could you implode your life in such a way? But there's a desperation. You have 170 people watching you, so you have the need, like, I got to do something. I got to be dynamic. I got to push it. And it's like, God, this is so spurgy.
These people have been chasing money for a fucking year or two now. Is it it?
Can you believe the cops? The Florida cops are wasting their night on this. There's probably some guy like raping his wife or something out in the.
Don't unpause. Look at his chin.
Oh,
that's Don Flamenco.
No, talking about the guy in the background. Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, he's got to have some dip, I think, the way he moved him out there.
Mm-hmm.
I wish they thought they heard him take out a gun. Like that was a fucking click, click. And they just jumped on top of him.
You know what this reminds me of? There was a nature YouTuber, a guy who would be out in the wilderness, crazy Australian guy, super aggressive. Andrew Eucles is his name. And he had this thing where he went to Africa and he noticed that predators, they react if you look at them. So like you have a group of lions or something, like they will lose their shit if you actually like make eye contact with them, or elephants or zebras. I don't know what animals it was, but so Andy right now has been so controlled and like dominated by that cop that he cannot even look over there. Because if he looks over there, that cop will look right back at him and glare at him. And when their eyes lock, Andy just crumbles. He crumbles.
Yeah.
Because he knows he has no power in this situation. You know, and he's finally realized, oh shit. Like, I better just shut the fuck up. Imagine if he had a couple beers in it right now.
That would have been awesome. What is with the fucking nose movements? What is he doing?
They're grilling fucking failure, Georgie Porgy, as if he's...
Is that his name?
Yeah, as if it's
No.
Julian Assange, and he just got extradited to the U.S., and it's like, we got a few questions for you, sir.
They're literally asking him about every part of the fucking stream, I think. They're like, okay, what about here and here?
I know. I think this black guy... I think the black guy's playing solitaire at this point. Like, what is he doing on that phone?
They probably got like an hour left at work, and this would only take like 15 minutes, so they're trying to drag it out so they could just go home after.
I'd love it if this black guy just wound up and gave the dude a three-piece punch combo to the face. Just bloodied them both up and just like, fuck you. Call Ricada, try to sue us, you dumb fucks. Look at that stupid tuft of purple hair sticking out of his hijab. What a scumbag.
Oh, I think I see the fence moving.
It's got to be 2 o'clock in the morning. Actually, it is 2 o'clock here. Shit.
He just checked his fucking...
Brightness, yeah, that's it. That's the big thing of the night. How's the res? Oh, another glare.
He just gave Andy a dirty eye again.
That's amazing. He's like, this motherfucker's still filming? Like he thinks he's Joe, sovereign citizen over there? I don't know how many times you can replay that scene. The guy pulled a gun. I'll take us back there in a second.
They're gonna fucking roll up on the picture of failure naked.
Oh, Andy, it didn't work out for you, did it? Oh, poor guy. I'm fine, thank you.
That dumb bitch still follows
the cop!
him.
Look at the cop. Love it.
I hope he walks over to him soon and starts talking.
That cop is like, this fucking twat reminds me of my do-nothing son. Yeah, I think they wish that they could backtrack and be like, ooh, let's take the path less traveled.
It's like, do us a favor, go over there and hit that kid with your chin. Fucking knock him out for us.
God. It's such sweet justice that it's a black cop that comes in to regulate on them.
Dude, I literally wrote to failure before he started this shit with Andy. I was like, yo, don't just hop on back with Andy for the money. He never answered me back.
How great is it that these guys are trolling with the N-word song, and whoever was that troll was priceless. He got his full money's worth.
Yeah, we're gonna have to roll back at like 20 seconds.
What'd he say?
They're talking a lot.
Sorry. Where are you from? Toronto. He says he's here on vacation. Lies. He's not on vacation. He's literally working right now.
The hotel, which one? The Hyatt?
They're staying at the Hyatt. Doxed. Go get him.
Doxed. You're from Miami, you douche.
Where are you from? Canada, Toronto. You here on vacation? Yep.
Well, I'm sort of doing a world tour. Like, we're doing, like, internet blood sports, but, like, on the road.
IRL blood sports,
yeah,
bro.
It's IRL. My numbers are dwindling, and, like, I don't even make videos anymore, and I'm doing on my cringy-ass gaming channel.
I want Andy to yell at them.
Oh, the black cop just said something.
Yeah, he hasn't spoken the whole
He made some
time.
analysis. Hold on, we got to hear that. Listen close on this. Turning it up.
All this time, all these phones are whistling in the top right.
Dropped an
catch it,
F-bomb.
really. Yeah.
And he's like, I want to go home.
It had something to do with him being like, it's funny.
No, Kill All Cops just wrote in. Andy, get the fat cop's info and we'll dox him. You're allowed to get it. Dox him, oh my god. What kind of degenerates are these people? So this cop is out there doing his job, you want to cause interference in his life? Fuck you. God damn.
Andy's thinking about what the kid just said.
Look at him. Look. Do you see how he's avoiding eye contact? He keeps avoiding it. Look at that. Watch the cop look back at him. He'll turn instantly. And he's treating this cop like he's Medusa.
Please stop insulting me, sir.
Oh.
There you are. You're insulting me.
Oh, please stop insulting me, sir.
Down.
Yeah. He said, please stop insulting me. Oh my god, I wish we could hear that next insult. Please, sir, you're insulting me. Please stop. There's 150 people watching.
Andy thinks he has, like, the law behind him.
I know. It's so stupid. Listen, let's see if we can hear it. It's going to be hard. Oh, you know what he just said? I got the gist of it. He said, "Look, I'm all for people carrying firearms, but like, dude, if a guy comes up and wants to fight you, just fight him." He's like, don't pull your gun. He's trying to be like, try to be a man. You fucking, goddamn. Hold on.
He said that right away though, and it was when he was the one looking at the.
Please stop. I like that. Nice forcefulness with that. Please stop insulting me. My feelings are hurt, sir.
I wish he said freedom of speech back to him.
Oh, God. Let's listen to this. He laughs in his
That would
face.
have been great if the cop said freedom of speech.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's where he thought about doxing him.
Oh, he said something. He nodded over to him and said, "This idiot over there," or something like that. Let's see. And Andy hears it, and he turns around. Hold on.
Look at that face.
That's a great one. I think I lost my place. Where are we? Oh, right here?
It's right after the message.
In the
Shit.
60 lot right here.
Hyatt?
Slow ways.
Jonathan Hyatt.
Dopey look.
Right after Kill All Cops puts his message in.
The black cop's on board. Please stop making fun of me, sir. Oh,
no matter what this comedian thinks.
Canadians.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No matter what these Canadians think. Look at that. This is great.
Please stop insulting me, sir. Stop. There you are. You're insulting me.
Please stop insulting me, sir. At this stage of the night, he said that.
That's nuts.
What in the fuck? How is that a win for you? That's embarrassing. Like, your whole fucking audience just saw you.
He's taking the inconvenienced fucking, like, person stance here, bystander, you know? Like, why do I have to be here, bro?
Hey, you shitheads, we're calling the cops on you. You're about to get in trouble with the cops. Smash cut to, please stop insulting me, sir. Yeah, that's you're in violation. Faux pas.
It's not.
You say it louder on the camera to make it true.
Yeah. Wait, say it louder on the camera to make it true. What does it say? Look at him.
He looks so stupid.
Wrecked. This guy got fucking wrecked. Shut your fucking face.
Oh, this is fucking awesome.
Incredible. You know what's great? Before this is over, these cops are going to say something to Andy. They're going to come up and say,
for sure,
like a conclusion. In conclusion, you're a fucking idiot. Get out of our city. Like, whatever it is.
Someone said something on the Tonka stream that they tried to dox they were like saying something like, oh, maybe we'll find out the name of the bouncers or whatever, the club people, and like someone responded, "We're not doing your dirty work."
when he was in, I think Knoxville, they went to a bar and were like loud and unruly, and so that they got kicked out of the place because they were disturbing all the customers, and so they went to Yelp and destroyed that place's Yelp reviews. Like, it's just so weak. It is so fucking. I mean, dude, it just irritates me. Like, who does that? It's so stupid. It's not a win.
Internet losers.
Here we go. Walk over to him. Oh, he's still just going over the evidence. They're like crime scene investigators now. Some gangsters just cruising by. Oh, there's a glare. Love those glares.
Andy could see him though because he's looking at
icy daggers
in the fucking screen.
Look at his lips.
Why is he doing that?
Oh, look at that. The black cop looked over. Hey, Andy, you're starring in that stream, and you don't come across that great in it. I hate to break it to you.
Look at me.
Failure. Hey, failure. You made the right choice by going with Andy Worski, bruh. Super E-famous, man. All that money rolling in. Mr. Mediker's gonna love this. Worski.
Do something to entertain us, Andy. Hit one of the cops or something.
Yeah, make faces at us.
Shush, failure.
Tell them failure.
Get the gun.
Shoot. Shoot.
Oh my god. They got something.
Shoot! It tells him now. It's the truck running away from the cops saying, "Shoot! Shoot!"
It's so rare for cops to get all footage of the entire event.
Yeah, it's great.
This was them.
You know what's funny? Even if those other guys go down for assault, it's going to be pled down. It's going to be nothing. They'll get off with
Yeah, there's no way that's going to...
It's going to be a slap on the wrist, but it's not the guy in the white shirt. He didn't assault anybody. So it's his two friends that are going to go down.
Is that it? They're done?
Yeah, but they're going to come over to Andy. They're talking about what to say to these guys.
Oh shit, they're talking shit.
They're saying like whether or not we should take them in and like give them a rough ride or something.
Want to scare them a little bit?
Come on, Andy.
Put 'em in the back of the car.
Dox them, Andy. Do your worst. False flag their Twitters, Andy. Great face, man. That headgear. He still has the headgear on. Like, take that off. That headgear's gonna go down in history, like what PewDiePie wore when he was in the Suicide Forest.
What PewDiePie wore when he said, Suicide Forest?
Oh, sorry, Kevin Logan.
Oh, Logan Paul.
Logan Paul, right. Kevin Logan, Jesus.
When PewDiePie'd say, fucking
He gets phone back. There you go. Punch him in his gut. Well, you might be asking him to find it at the beginning of it.
Dude, Failure's like 5'10". There's no way he's open.
You have your ID on you?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
How much you put down your phone so you get your wallet,
Andrew
dumbass?
Pirro.
How long are you down here for?
I'm here for a couple months.
That's,
Plead the fifth, Andy. Don't say anything.
isn't he there indefinitely?
Probably.
Oops.
727?
Oh, this is great. Let's see if he gets confrontation.
Is it cool if I just have my jewel?
What the fuck? Is my Juul, he said. Is that a vape brand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the cop supposed to know that?
Dude, whenever cops pulled me over, like they make sure you don't have your cigarette. Like, just put away the cigarette.
And
They
he's
don't want-
sweating. He's sweating hard right now.
Ah. Some randos just got.
1 second.
Some randos
Oh,
just
he
ripped
muted.
failure.
His home address, he muted.
Docs. Get a lip reader.
Yeah, lip read that.
23, what?
Oh, he's got us tell him where he's actually from. Does he still have a place in Toronto? Subletting? Oh, Andy. Oh, Andy Pandy. Yeah,
What did he say? Like a month or two, he'd be in trouble.
You got to test it out. Now all we can read is body language here. And he's trying to be respectful. Oh, didn't do anything. No. Very passive. I'm going to get embarrassed and mocked, and I'm going to act like a bitch right now to this cop. I don't want my fans seeing this. And then he's going to turn the mic back on. He's going to be like, I told that cop. I told him, know my rights. And,
Yeah. Plead the theft, and he's like, "Yeah, you're right, bro. You can go."
Yeah.
We almost had you, but you knew your fucking
American
laws.
You don't want to go to war with me, okay? I'll make a video about you, a 4-part series.
I'll get you a live life to make it.
Yeah, you're like the Florida cop version of Ian Miles Chung. The twisted mind of a Florida cop. Part 1 of 8.
That fucking mouth thing is really aggravating.
Yeah. Let me get my Juul out. Did you realize that was a $5 pledge? A $5 pledge played that song and ruined his life, if not night.
That's amazing.
Hey, he's been wanting it for months, man.
God, exposed.
They want the confrontation, no? Like, why else would they do it?
Can you imagine being exposed? He spent the better part of last year talking about what a tough, strong guy is. He can hurt people. He's not afraid. Next thing you know, yeah. It's like, oh, a real life situation, and you get completely exposed. Oh, you're a joke. As if that's a shock to anybody. Ugh. Yeah, it's okay, Andy. You still have a girlfriend to go. Oh, no, you don't.
Thank you.
She was like, "This motherfucker's getting mental."
Sorry. Don't worry, Andy. What's the Purple Dragon's doing real well, and so is Andy Worski YouTube channel.
Purple Dragon.
Rolling in the cash.
Andy, say something about the wage gap.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
Shame her. You're not a feminist, are you?
I'd love to see her break his face. I love the chin guy. He's great.
Is you writing them a ticket? I'm gonna need to take your man card.
It is interesting, though. Why are they being detained for this long? Because they're not going to charge them with anything, are they?
They might be giving him a ticket, maybe disorderly conduct.
I mean, they're getting all their info and they're giving them a hard time, but I can't imagine that they actually. Oh God, look at him.
He went silent again.
Yeah, Charlie Chaplin. Shit. All right, let me fast forward, huh? Oh, they're done. It's almost done. They're about to be let go here.
He was saying there was a stream with failure too, right? Failure stream, or is it the same stream here where they're like, oh, they just wanted us to go to jail?
Ew. He's gonna say let him go.
Failure said he lost 100 pounds. If that's true, man, which I doubt. That's fucking insane, man.
How much worse would it be?
Because he's like almost 400 here.
Thumbs up. No problems here. Have a nice night, officers. That didn't backfire. Cop straight
Look,
up.
it says crybaby almost. Crybaby.
Yeah.
Oh, crabby. It's fucking crabby. Fuck me.
Cop called him an idiot.
Yeah.
And called him a bitch.
Beautiful.
He's like, why didn't you help your friend? Why did you pull a gun when these guys wanted to fight you? Why didn't you fight them? He's like, I'd rather you get in a fight and win or lose that fight than pull a gun, you fucking pussy.
It's so fucked up because this kid has to deal with all that shit. But he's the dumbass that hung out with them and the gun, so.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Oh yeah, sure. Yep. Cool. Yep. Bye.
I'm not in the mood.
Yeah. Seems to be the problem, officer. Okay. And now let's see how the attitude changes. Let's see if he gets tough guy and like, oh, here's what I should have said.
The bravado will build over like the next 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, he lives in Port Richey here. Oh, Port Richey, rather.
Yeah, once they start walking away. Let's see if he could restore his manhood. What's the lesson learned?
Over 20 minutes.
That's what he asked. Yeah.
Oh, the cop is walking. That's what he's saying.
None of that will ever happen. Nobody ever pull out a gun, right?
That's the lesson.
You can't pull over. You
Oh,
can't pull out a gun.
I
over
felt
a
threatened,
fight.
sir. I'm sorry.
You can't pull out a gun over.
I'm sorry. I felt
What do you mean I felt threatened? You didn't pull out the gun.
I know.
But I felt threatened. Yeah, that's why you ran away, because you're a pussy. You felt scared and you were like, please stay away. But, I mean, he encouraged his friend to pull out the gun. He's like, aim, aim, shoot, shoot.
As you're calling them faggots, right?
Oh. Yeah.
That was great.
Right, so you felt scared after you called him a faggot. Yeah, it's like unbelievable. God damn.
Ah, this guy's great. This cop. I love this cop.
He's getting schooled by this policeman. This is like the cherry on top of this night. As if the footage wasn't damning enough. Like this whole aftermath is priceless.
The fucking cop just debated him, bro. He just took him down.
I'm not in the mood.
In a live stream.
I know. So good. Listen.
Okay.
Oh, Andy. Oh, wah, wah. Look at him. Yeah, read the chat, Andy. Hungrily he reads through the chat. Do you see any good jokes in there? Any nigger jokes, Andy? Cheer up, old camper.
Just don't say anything else because he's trying to instigate us.
Oh, it's not over yet.
Peroxided his head.
It's not over yet. Oh my god, look at him. Look at that face on failure.
He's like a fat fucking vampire.
Yeah, what is
The
that?
vampire or something.
Look at his shoulder.
Thank you, chat, for helping me out.
Yeah, spin it off, guys. Yeah, no, not tough guys anymore. This just blew up in their face. This is like watching a guy from the IRA try to throw a Molotov cocktail, and he squeezes the glass so hard it breaks. The alcohol goes all over his arm, and he sets his whole body on fire. I mean, this is what has happened here. They called the cops. That was their idea.
If they never pulled the gun, bro, the cops would have came.
Well,
they probably would have gotten in trouble with the other people.
No, but this is what is so priceless. Those other guys were not calling the cops. In no
I know.
world. So it would have been whatever. Bygones are bygones. Bye.
But didn't Andy call the cops before they pulled?
Before what?
Before they pulled the gun.
No. As the gun was being pulled, that's when they called the cops.
Because if they did it like right before, if they never pulled the gun, the cops would come and then whatever, probably nothing would have happened, or fucking the other guys would.
So essentially, what happened was this pink-haired guy was in the middle of committing a felony, and he called the cops to show them video of him committing the felony. Here we go.
No, but he's back, bro. Stand your ground.
I think the cop's going to come by and give them one last talking to.
We felt threatened. They assaulted us.
Oh, we felt threatened. They assaulted us. Get your story straight.
We're walking up.
That's our narrative.
Back up about 100 times.
But that was after you tased them and after you got in their face and threatened him and said pools of blood and you're a faggot. Yeah, after that something happened. Great.
We gotta figure out.
So they're basically going, we were wrong tonight. We were victimized. Why? Because we were getting our comeuppance. Like these guys were coming at us rightfully to seek out vengeance because we talked mad shit. What happened? What happened? It's weird. Like
Look at Failures
usually
face.
online you could just talk and there's not really the consequences. Though
Yeah.
nobody really cares.
That really all worked out exactly as it should.
Failure's hair. How does he think that's a good look?
Let's ask them.
Oh yeah, how are we gonna get our friend out of jail?
I'm sure the red hair's gonna go over well.
No, seriously.
Dude,
Look, I know it's bad, but we didn't do anything wrong. We were assaulted.
We
that's
didn't
it.
do
Didn't do anything. Didn't
We
do.
were assaulted. That was it.
Didn't do. Wow.
There's just stand your own ground law.
Stand your own ground. So you have the right to stay silent. Is his butcher job on that? And then
Plead the fifth.
you have the right to stand your own ground. Wow.
They're kind of showing the example of why that
Failure's like, not really, bro.
Law, right? He's just trying to make us feel like, oh, it was just a fist fight and stuff. It's like, you don't know if they have a knife on.
Yeah. You don't know if they have a knife on you. You are the ones that had a taser and a gun on you.
You don't know if you have
So,
a gun.
so wait, let me get that right. You guys had a gun and you were afraid of a knife. Is that what the fuck? Andy, he's like, so let's understand. He is just expressing a concern. We don't know these guys, so these guys could have been dishonorable pussies and pulled a weapon on us, kind of like we did. It's like, it's incredible.
Et cetera, all that stuff. So what we have to do now
Yeah, Andy, rock solid,
for young Alex there is get a lawyer. That's it.
watertight.
get on.
Oh,
He
Nick
said it.
Rekieta.
Just said it right
Get
What'd he say?
Nick Rekieta.
Get Nick Rekieta.
Dude, does he have
Who the fuck is that?
nail polish on?
Some lawyer
Fucking
YouTuber guy that they watch.
Oh,
faggot. Is it nail
That's
polish?
some funny shit.
Look at his nails. They're
Yeah.
pink.
the purple dragon.
What a stupid fucking clown.
I'm so glad I don't know who he is. Fuck.
What's that thing on his eye? Ugh.
Charles, once he shaved, he looks like a
Bitch. Oh, he's getting tired.
Oh yeah, I'm reading chat. Don't worry, guys.
Oh, you're gonna read super chats? Cool.
Did he just say I'm gonna read super chat?
I think so.
Oh my lord.
The show must go on.
Yeah.
It's great content, Andy. Andy, you're inspirational as a content creator. I gotta say.
What we have to do now?
I'd love if each super chat was just telling him how much of a bitch he was.
Just kill yourself.
With Alex.
Why is everyone always fucking with me, bro?
You fuckers on the yellow now.
Yeah, they're not that concerned with Alex.
I know.
I just show the camera the two
Oh,
fuckers
yeah.
on the yellow are just standing there.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
we're gonna see them.
These guys punched Failure in the head, followed us, everything.
Oh, those are the bad guys.
You know.
Oh,
and we're the ones.
This is interesting. So now
Yeah.
the cops are going to come back having heard the real story from the other guys. And they're going to be like, so, turns out, yeah, we cross-checked your story and it didn't really pan out. Yeah, that whole tasing sequence, like, that was never mentioned. These guys didn't mention it at all. It was like, so anyway, these guys got pissed because we were doing this nigger song and then we tased them and then they came after us later. That's a different story, isn't it? You see that thing on his eye? What is that?
Ugh.
Did fear for my life. They were walking up to me.
Yeah, they were
Fear
men.
for my life.
They were men. I mean, they were men walking up to me. Oh, but wait a minute, Andy, you're the guy that's gonna knock him out.
Yeah, but you're
I'm the
a man
knockout
too,
man.
Andy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't you ever step to a man? Well, remember that whole thing? So those men were stepping to a man, apparently, but apparently not. This is just.
That's what this chapter will be called Too Fat to Run.
This is emasculating.
Back to run.
How do you come back from this? Like he
They're
was.
following us.
There's nowhere to come back from. I mean, he was already at the bottom of the barrel.
He's got a mole on both sides of his
Fucking
nose.
gross.
Is there anything?
See?
Yeah.
I have another one.
Fuck him. Fuck his face.
Damn this thing! I gotta cook.
Fear for our life. That's the bottom line.
Yeah, the bottom line is you're a fucking
Fear for
scared
their life.
pussy. What kind of statement is that? I feared for my life? That's the bottom line?
In that situation.
Wait a minute. I mean, if I was the other guys, I'd look at that and be like, that's just sad. Like, you were the one yelling at us, talking shit. And then later you're doing like a reality show confessional going, I was scared, man. These guys were walking towards us.
Basically, these are the loud guys who always start the fights expecting for other people to fight it for them. You know what I'm saying? But then when it comes to them, they cower and shit.
Piece of shit.
They're in Clearwater. It says it right there. Yeah, welcome to Clearwater.
Fuck yeah!
Fuck yeah.
Hey, let's start the veil.
This has to be made into like some.
Yeah.
Bro.
Hey guys, we got 150 people watching. Let's get up that's 15K that's needed to bail this dude out. So great. And it was incredible. None of this is gonna age well. None of it is beneficial for them to be recording or uploading. And yet he still continues. Even at this stage, he cannot turn off the camera. That's a sickness. Look at that lips. Yeah, vape on that.
Got my USB right here.
Yeah, I got to de-stress, man. You've had a rough night, Andy. You know, for the low price of getting to play your song, you almost died. Those scary men came at you.
Dude, imagine they shot the kid, bro.
Well, imagine this. Like, if you're going to play that nigger song and walk through just the public and blare that on the speakers, you better be kind of tough and you better have an edge to you, like an exterior, a sort of attitude, a swagger, because you have to know shit's coming to you. You have to.
It didn't when they were in California.
Well, they were
with something.
They were lucky, and the cops stopped them at UCLA and kicked them the fuck out.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh, we're sorry, sir. We're sorry. We're just YouTubers." And
yeah, they were mad pussies.
Yeah. God.
Devin, this might be the best fucking argument for no guns.
Yeah, this is it.
This video.
I said the same thing, man.
You're winning, Andy. You're gonna win tonight. Look at that. Look at the shoulder. What is he doing? He looks like fat Pocahontas trying to model for Instagram.
He reminds me of something from Popeye. I don't know what.
It's like Silent Bomb.
Bluto mixed with fucking sweet pea or something. What's that fucking thing on Andy's head? That's a vein?
Look at the double vein devil horns. God, he's just uncomfortable in his own skin right now, isn't he?
Oh, it is like some mole shit on his eye.
Growth.
I don't even know where the wings are anymore.
You cut that thing off, drop 100K.
This is the last thing we need.
Why are they dropping money though? It's like they could get it without giving money.
The guy who punched you, he's just laughing with the cops.
He's laughing with them. I love it. I love it. Look at Andy's losing. You're losing, bro.
It's the friendship race.
You guys are idiots. There they go. They're being held. Look at this. They're heroes. These guys are fantastic.
So I was just like, have a good night, bro. See you at the bar.
We got golfing this Sunday, 11 o'clock tee. All right. This is fantastic. You tell him, Andy. Tell him what really happened. Oh, here we go.
They're not going to jail. You guys aren't going to jail. You guys all could have gone to jail because of statute called disorderly conduct, essentially engaging in brawling behavior, fighting words, yelling, all that nonsense in the street. It's not worth it. Okay. Luckily, your friend didn't shoot the guy because then he'd be looking at a lot stiffer charges than he's getting. He's getting the ag assault because
ag assault.
Fist fight doesn't constitute deadly.
Faggot.
That's what the weapon's for.
Felony or misdemeanor?
That's a felony he's going for.
Okay. Would he be bailed out, or
you guys will be able to bail him out?
Okay. Can you give us the information? Also, can we get the keys for the car because
I'm going to ask him what he wants you guys to have. Okay. Does he know your numbers by heart, or do we need to write it down so he can call you?
Yeah, if you can write it. Yeah, if I can write it down, that'd be great.
All right, you guys sit tight for a minute. Let me get all this work.
Oh, they got lucky to get off without disorderly conduct.
Oh yeah, we're gonna bail them out 100%.
They got so lucky. Look at these pitches. They thought they were going to jail. Look at them. They're scared shitless right now. That's a screenshot.
2 chins and 2 necks.
What the fuck?
all I have to do. I just a lawyer now. That's it.
Where's the clip-on?
And you know what's crazy? It's like 2:30 in the morning right now for them. They got to go bail them out tonight. They're not going to sleep tonight.
Horse shit. I've seen enough.
They got to go.
Stay quiet. Walk away.
What?
Of course.
Failure's such a fucking overgrown fat baby.
What I have to worry about now is helping our friend. That's it.
And then
Imagine listening to these guys talk about any issue or politics or current events.
Looks like a gremlin failure.
Oh yeah, failure.
Fat gremlin, like a goblin or something.
I know.
I'm gonna get a lawyer.
a nice 2-on-1.
That's when I knew my life was in danger.
Wait a minute. Failure just goes, ew, it was a nice 2-on-1. You had 2 friends. It could have been a nice 3-on-2 for you.
My God.
The plea deal, anything that happens, obviously I can't comment on any of that. We're going to do our best to help our friends. That's all we can do.
Just plead the fifth, bro.
Plea deal? Are you seriously going to try to charge them with assault? Are you going to take them to court? Are you fucking kidding? They're not doing jack shit. That's going to cost you money. So you're going to compound this and add insult to injury and waste money? Put it this way. What does it tell you? That the cops saw the footage of this so-called assault and said, we are not sending those men to jail. They're free to go home. That's awesome. They were in the right to come up and smack you upside your head.
Just play the Hulk theme music right
All
now.
quiet on the southern front. Life choices, man. Yeah, that text-to-speech thing. A lot of trouble, but we did get the $5. So. Well, I got newsflash. I've been OBS recording this for the whole time.
Good.
Except for the beginning, which I should go back. Oh my God! Look at him play with his hair. All right. I think they're walking home there, so they get dismissed here pretty soon.
He said something like, I should have just knocked him out, bro.
Is that him? That's him. That's him. All right, stand your ground. Here he is. Stay back! Stay back! Stay back, stay back. Go, aim. Stay back, guys. Go, Alex. Stay back. Stay back. Stay back. Stay the fuck back. Stay back. Stay the fuck back. Aim.
Calling the cops now.
Aim. Stay the fuck back. Stay back. We will defend ourselves. Aim. Buddy, you're getting shot. You're going to get shot.
Worthless. Oh, Christ, that is worthless.